Good morning, everyone. As we start a new day, it's important to stay alert and prepared, especially during this active time of year. The Atlantic hurricane season is still in full swing as we enter October, and our dedicated team is closely monitoring the tropics for any signs of developing storms or disturbances that could impact our region. Warm ocean waters continue to provide the energy needed for storms to form and strengthen. Right now, we're keeping a close watch on two areas of concern. One system far out in the Atlantic, and another much closer to the U.S. coastline, both of which have the potential to develop further. Remember, not every system needs a name to cause problems. Heavy rain and flooding can be just as dangerous as strong winds, sometimes even more so, especially for low-lying neighborhoods and areas prone to flash floods. The National Hurricane Center is working around the clock, analyzing new data, updating forecasts, and making sure the public has the latest information to stay safe. Now is the perfect time to double-check your hurricane kit. Make sure you have enough water, non-perishable food, flashlights, batteries, and any necessary medications. Take a few minutes to review your emergency plan with your family, and know your evacuation routes in case you need to leave quickly. Even though it's October, powerful hurricanes can still form and threaten our communities, so staying informed and prepared is absolutely crucial. In this update, we'll break down what we're seeing in the tropics, explain the latest forecast models, and discuss what these systems could mean for you and your area. We'll also cover what you need to know for the week ahead, including any potential impacts and important safety tips. Let's dive into the details and make sure you're ready for whatever the tropics may bring. Our first concern is a tropical wave currently located in the eastern Atlantic, steadily moving west from Africa toward the Caribbean region. It's already showing some signs of organization, and the National Hurricane Center now gives it a high chance of developing into a tropical depression very soon. Warm waters and light wind shear in the area make conditions favorable for strengthening. If it reaches sustained winds of 39 mph, it will officially be named Jerry. It's unusual to see a storm form this far east in October, but the Atlantic is exceptionally warm this year, fueling development. There's no immediate threat to land, but residents in the Lesser Antilles should continue to monitor updates. The system is still far away, giving everyone plenty of time to prepare. We'll track its progress closely and keep you updated every step of the way. The big question: if this becomes Tropical Storm Jerry, where will it go, and what could it mean for those in its path? Forecast models show a wide range of possibilities, since the storm hasn't fully formed yet, and its future remains uncertain. Some models keep it out in the Atlantic, far from land and major population centers, while others bring it closer to the Bahamas, Bermuda, and even threaten nearby islands. Some projections even show a path toward the U.S. East Coast. The timing and strength of the storm will ultimately determine its path and potential impacts. Everyone from the Caribbean to the East Coast should stay alert, but there's no need to panic at this stage. The forecast will become clearer in the next week as the system organizes and we gather more data. We're monitoring it 24/7 and will update you as soon as we know more details. Closer to home, a weak low-pressure system near southeast Florida is bringing heavy rain. And it's not just a drizzle. This system is causing significant downpours that are affecting daily life. It's not the wind that's the issue here. This system won't become a tropical storm, but it's pulling in deep moisture from the Atlantic, causing rounds of heavy downpours and thunderstorms that seem relentless. Flood watches are in effect along Florida's east coast, from Miami to the Space Coast, possibly lasting through Sunday. These watches mean that conditions are favorable for flooding, so residents should stay vigilant. Rainfall could exceed 2 inches in some areas, with flash flooding possible in low-lying and urban spots. This means that streets could quickly become rivers, making travel difficult and dangerous. The rain will come in waves, creating hazardous driving conditions. Drivers should be extra cautious, as visibility will be reduced and roads will be slick. Moisture is also streaming into the Gulf Coast, bringing rain to Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. These areas will also experience wet conditions, though not as severe as Florida. This system won't get a name, but it will impact weekend plans with wet weather. Outdoor events may be canceled, and beaches will be less inviting under stormy skies. Never drive through flooded roads. Turn around, don't drown. It's better to be safe and find an alternate route than to risk your life. Stay alert for local updates. Keep an eye on weather alerts and be prepared to take action if conditions worsen. Your safety is the top priority. To sum up, we're closely monitoring two different threats in the days ahead. A distant tropical wave that could soon develop into Tropical Storm Jerry, and more immediate concerns right here at home. The most pressing issue right now is the risk of flooding in Florida and along the Gulf Coast, where heavy rain is already causing problems for many communities. If you're in the Caribbean, or anywhere along the East Coast, now is the perfect time to double-check your hurricane supplies. Make sure you have enough water, non-perishable food, batteries, and other essentials to last several days. Take a few minutes to review your emergency plan with your family, so everyone knows what to do and where to go if a storm threatens your area. For those in Florida and the Gulf Coast, the threat is immediate. Keep your phones charged and watch for flood alerts or evacuation notices from local officials. Remember, never attempt to drive through high water, as it can be deeper and more dangerous than it appears. Turn around, don't drown. Take a moment to check on neighbors who may need extra help, especially the elderly or those with limited mobility, and offer your support if you can. Stay informed by following updates from the National Hurricane Center, your local weather office, and trusted news sources for the latest information. We'll continue to provide you with the most up-to-date forecasts and safety tips as the situation develops, so you can make the best decisions for your family. Remember, hurricane season isn't over yet. New storms can form quickly, so it's important to stay prepared and alert. Your safety is always the top priority. Don't let your guard down and follow all instructions from emergency officials. We're here to guide you through whatever comes next. Stay safe, stay ready, and keep your loved ones informed. Together, as a community, we'll get through this, support one another, and we'll emerge stronger on the other side.